So here I am in Songdo, South Korea, not too far from the airport. Just been staying overnight in a hotel down here. This is an area under a huge amount of development. The Songdo International Business District, somewhere over there, one of the most advanced smart cities in the world, built on technology from the ground up. A lot of Cisco equipment. There's some really good documentary featurettes out there that you can read about that. I'm just walking over to meet the team from the United Nations and their partners that they're working with, a company called Future.io, or Future.io I should say, UNESCO, a whole bunch of different people. So just working out how we're going to run this week, talk a little bit about my keynote in the morning, and yeah, it's a pretty futuristic place to be. Like most of Asia in the cities, we see a lot of people, you know, put it up into some some high rises, lots and lots of people sort of fitted into different structures. I mean, if we just turn around and just look behind me, we can see, you know, this is what growth looks like in Asia. Half of this this place right now over here, where I'm staying, is under construction. It's really exciting. Also, we're going to work out, you know, is it going to get out of control with us, or are we going to be part of the system that has a right and a say? Really interesting. There's one thing I actually have to say walking around here for a few minutes. I'm just sort of on the edge of Central Park here. It seems getting around, basically going to have a vehicle or use transportation, public or otherwise. I would have thought that making it a lot more friendly for bikes. I mean, there's bike paths but no bikes, and pedestrians and other kinds of mode shift would be sort of the key to building a really interesting city. I mean, it's a Sunday, so it may not be that busy right now, but I'd love to see some research on why they've sort of architected it to be so big and sort of traffic focused versus pedestrian and other modes of transportation focused. One thing I really am thinking as I'm walking around Central Park here is it all seems very arbitrary. It seems to be like restaurants here, park there, supermarket there, buildings here, residential places there, residential places behind me here. It seems like there's a formula, there's a rule book, there's something that, hey, this is the best practice for building a city, technologically smart or otherwise, versus what does it mean to be a human here? I always come back to this in pretty much everything that I discuss. You know, what does it really mean to be a human as part of a systematic sort of place? And a city is exactly that. So, you know, what does it mean to be a human here? Well, it means traveling from where you live in a high-rise block to a high-rise office and then back again as efficiently as possible. But, you know, where's the fun? I'm sort of starting to lack some of that. This park, I guess it's kind of beautiful. It seems a bit bleak. I guess it's still March. It could be a lot more interesting. And maybe I've been spoiled by going to some amazing places like Tokyo or London or places like San Francisco or Paris, where parks really feel like it's places for the people. This seems like this park is a place because they needed a park versus needing to serve the people. I really wonder what their process is in terms of wondering about, you know, how people operate in the smart city versus being technologically advanced.